Contingency, the Sonic tapes. Welcome back to another Shin Sonic. We haven't watched Shin Sonic in a long time, bro. With a lot of these series that come out every 4 or 5 months, it'd be hard for me because I'll be forgetting what be happening. And to watch the series over and over and over and over again, I'll probably do that like for the finale, but for every episode, it's a little crazy. But I somewhat have a sense of what's going on, so we should be able to pick up the context clues back. Take over the world. Sliming out every Sonic character. 6, 7. How many emeralds do we got? Oh, hell no. It sound like a banshee. Sound like your fat auntie. Ooh. Hell no. Art beautiful, by the way. Whoa. I ain't gonna lie, for some reason when this happened, it kind of reminded me of TN move from Dragon Ball Z. You know, Neo Tri-Beam. Not even TN, bro. Chaozu. Goodbye, TN. Yeah, Chaozu some buns. Chaozu is bongas. You're not, bro. You're not convincing me otherwise. W-Bomb. I don't think I've ever said that in any context ever, but it has only been 26 hours since Knuckles left to the past for the Super Emeralds. During this time, Sonic has obtained how many? Sorry. 5. Okay. So he got some. We attempted to attack on the creature with nuclear weaponry, but it proved ineffective. What's more, it didn't try to avoid the nuke. Instead, took it head on as if it was mocking our efforts. What if it's like Hulk? It absorbs the energy. It seems like its skin is extremely durable and can heal wounds in seconds. The worst kind of opponents. Despite all this, we've been given a new opportunity. Talk to me. After attaining the 5th Emerald, Sonic ceased all movement and appears to have entered a comatose state. Oh, he evolved in? We believe it is replenishing its own chaos energy using emeralds it has on hand before it continues to gather more. So yeah, it's just getting stronger. It's really not a good thing. It's a horrible thing. Look like a fur ball. Attacks on Sonic while in this state have proved to be ineffective. Any soldier weapon that go near it are immediately taken out by quills that automatically fire out of his body. And it's durable too. Information from our sensors have led us to the conclusion that Sonic will gather chaos energy for 2 more weeks before it reaches its default levels. Now that it has 5 emeralds, it may try to absorb more though. Well, obviously. In other news, based on the video that has recently surfaced, we understand why there are now such a widespread number of Tails entities. Why? Perk 30, perk 30, perk 30. It appears they split apart similar to cells undergoing mitosis. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, that's disgusting. The more we learn how these creatures function, the higher chance we could come up with countermeasures. After using all our firepower to no avail, Gun realizes that we need to use this time to come up with an alternative course of action to prevent its acquisition of the last 2 emeralds. Throw him in a volcano. I wonder if that worked. He'd probably be able to swim. Shadow?
Project Shadow. In order to continue our efforts in stopping what has become of Sonic, we need you to give us your account of what transpired when you fought. You were nearly dead when we found you. It's only thanks to Gun that you're still here. You should have left your Chaos Emerald with us, instead of choosing to act independently. Look, we know you can hear us. The longer you refuse to comply, the more we'll get killed out there, and who knows how long it will be until Knuckles returns.
Robotnik's lab.
What?
There's someone there. They could be of use.
Who are they? Looks like we're going to be at this for a while. Continue working on his upgrades. I want a squadron sent out to investigate Robotnik's lab as soon as possible.
Why he being so difficult? Who are you about to grab? Sonic EXE?
I might have just found something. But what is it?
Yeah, that might be Sonic EXE. Or is it like one of them robots from like... While searches were being conducted for initial disappearances, police stumbled across a small abandoned cabin deep in the Hilltop County forest. Within the cabin, there seemed to be evidence of a struggle. Chairs were toppled over with blood splatters left on the floors and walls. There was also a cabinet with a single VHS tape marked in Hebrew. The following footage is the contents of the tape. I need some holy water.
We got him. We finally
God,
got him.
what did they do to Sonic?
Can't run anymore.
They got him tied up, hands behind his back. He looking worried. Diddy got him. Oh my God. Why did I do that?
It's weaker. The bacteria. It's
Box up. That's definitely the Diddy box. It's for sure the Diddy box.
working. We're finally gonna get what we want. And it's gonna be beautiful.
Are we sure that that's not... Stop looking at me, bro. You and your buck teeth. I'm sorry, Sonic. I'm sorry that this happening to you, Sonic. I can't see my boy like this. I'm used to seeing him brain rotted. He's literally getting sacrificed. How could they let this happen? These walls will not hold me for long. I am able to see you. Once I obtain the rest, my reach will extend beyond this cage. I want to go like a Meat Canyon kind of voice. And the final piece of footage was found in a nearly destroyed camera from the scene.
For what purpose have I been summoned?
You will untie King Moloch and unleash his wrath.
How come you got me for this? Why can't you just do this yourself?
It's beneath me. I have a greater purpose than rope untire.
Okay, well, the only reason you're in charge and not me is because you pants me in the sacred locker room in front of all the boys, and they don't respect me no more. You took off my underwear and everything. Who does that?
Well, if
What was it, small or
you're like me, you're gonna do it 100%.
what? Dude, yo.
All right, well, you aren't thinking rationally. Consider the fatal risks. We don't even know what he can do yet.
Risks? You talk to me about risks? Have you forgotten our oath bounded by blood? We live with the purpose of reforming this wretched world into a utopia. By the will of Moloch, the offering of human souls will draw out King Moloch's true power. With that, we can bring to fruition a world without sin.
But straight, there are too many anomalies.
This is not up for discussion. Release him at once.
Okay.
Why would they let this monster? Oh,
Can't freaking do that right.
yeah, adding comedy is definitely risky, but that's tough. 2 men were identified as straight men. Rob, Bob, both being charged with aggravated sole possession of controllers and public urination. Ew. We aren't sure as to why Sonic chose to kill instead of consume in this instance. Perhaps consumption of humans began later down the line. There's no trace of any strange bacteria within the cabin. However, it looks like it was used to weaken Sonic's body. Based off of these drawings found in the cabin, we know the significance of the statue found in the Hilltop County Forest, as well as Sonic's ultimate goal: create the new world. If the outcome of the video drawing is true, then we cannot allow Sonic to attain the last emerald. So what, he want the world to burn? He just want to rule over nothingness? Based on reading the chaos energy emitting from Sonic, we can deduce it's housing the statue and emeralds within its body. After what was found in Robotnik's lab, we believe this new weapon will make it possible to remove them by force. Ooh. I knew it, EXE! Ah! My boy EXE. Autobots roll out. I ain't gonna lie, yo, they gave him... It's a Gundam. They gave Super Sonic EXE. I ain't gonna lie, dang, bro. I ain't gonna, at this point, you might as well let these episodes, like, just don't release them till they like 20 minutes, bro, at that point. Cause that, I don't like that. I feel like we should have kept going. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was some Shin Sonic Yo, you ever see that video on Instagram? Yo, that was crazy.